Welcome back. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell notification button next to it, and you'll be notified of any new uploads. Look at this glorious weather. Listen to this. That's right, absolutely nothing apart from the birds chirping in the trees. Bit of a noise over on the farmyard. And that's it. That is why we love this place. And that's why we're moving here. Sun's gone in. Anyway, the old Chug-a-Boom got us here. The trailer was quite heavy, not as heavy as it has been, but I seem to have got it sussed. Get it up to motorway speed, knock it back into drive. It goes up into fifth at about 100, just over 100 kilometres an hour. If you keep it about 110-ish. I was coming down the motorway the other day and I said to him, everyone's going a bit slow today. You know, I know it was a Sunday. Look down, we did about 130, nearly 140 kilometres an hour. So it was pretty smooth. So yeah, but on the back roads it still does mess around a little bit. But if I know there's a hill coming up, if I build the speed up to about 90, 95 kilometres an hour and keep it at that speed and keep it going up the hill at that speed, it doesn't mess about at all. But if it drops down to 50 and you try and give it some power, you can really feel it. So we seem to have got it sussed. Fingers crossed. It's got just over a month to go. So touch wood. But yeah, the old Chug-a-Boom's doing really well. Oh, bloody the sun's gone in now. Yeah, all you can hear is the wind in the trees and the birds chirping, which is quite nice. No traffic, no kids screaming at the end of the road at the college. Ah, peace and tranquility. Lovely jubbly. Anyway, I'm going to take you in here now. I think I've shown you in previous videos, but this is going to be the new workshop. Obviously, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. It's got a nice big wide sliding door, as you can see behind me. But it's got a dirt floor in here, so at the minute we're putting stuff in here, but we're trying not to fill it up because everything we put in here has got to come out when we concrete the floor. So that's going to be one of the first big jobs that we do. So I'll take you in here and we'll go have a quick look. Here we are, in the garage. Nice big open door. There is some clear, what would you call that, plastic up in the door hole. That's a bit of lighting. Now this is going to be the area straight in the door where the two-post lift's going to be. Now what I'm going to hopefully do is put the two-post lift in backwards, so I have to reverse the car in. Because most of the time you're working at the front of the car. I mean, and you do work at the back. So if we reverse the car in, that's up on the left, you're getting all this lovely light in from outside. I will have plenty of lights in here, because there's nothing worse than trying to work in the dark. But this sort of bay is going to be where the two-post lift is, concrete floor, and that's that. I don't know how far to the back it's going to go, so whether there'll be anything at the back of the workshop, I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see how much room we've got. I suppose once the floor's concreted and I back the car in, I'll know pretty much how much room we've got. We've got plenty of headroom. As you can see, there's absolutely loads of headroom. So that's over there. Now behind me, hopefully going to run electric. Well, we've got to run electric in here, but I want running water as well. So we're going to have a sink over here. Probably going to use the old sink out of the kitchen. Put that on a unit. So we've got running water. Get a little hot water heater, a little electric one mounted up there. So finish mechanicking. Wash your hands. So that'll be that. I've got the old stove out of the kitchen, which I'm going to put against this wall here. So if in the winter when weather's a bit rough, you can't do much outside, I can come out in the workshop, get the old stove on. Whoa, lovely! Put my kettle on top of it, whistling kettle. So we've got all this planned out. So that's my stove and my sink. And I've got all my tools. I've got a hydraulic press, which I've got to bolt to the floor somewhere. I've got a big drill press, that's got to go somewhere. And other bits and pieces. I've got a metal cutting bandsaw, a wood cutting bandsaw. Oh, you name it. I've got a big MIG welder. And then I've got a wood lathe, that's got to go somewhere. So my toolboxes, I'm not sure where, because really the toolboxes are going to want to be close to this bay here somewhere. So whether I put my toolboxes across the back and have a bit of a workbench along the back there, it just depends how much room I've got, because I don't want to just cram everything in it. When it's obviously being in the wheelchair, once the car's up on the ramp, I want to be able to get all round it without having to struggle and mess about. So it's obviously got to come away from the wall enough that I can get all round all four corners of the car. But if there is enough room, I probably will have my toolboxes along the end there, bit of workbench. We'll have to see how it goes. I'll probably draw it all out and this, that and the other. So yeah, the plan is once we get a mini digger, we can scrape all this floor out, because this is just a dirt floor. There were pens in here. Obviously you've seen the rabbit hutches behind me. They're all coming out. There were pens in here because the previous people, I'm sure, he kept sheep, because we've got sheep pens in the woods. They were here somewhere, but they've taken all them out, but left the rabbit hutches. I don't know why. And that's why all these weird things like fly papers and that are hanging up in the ceiling. No, it would be really nice if I could have plasterboarded it all out and painted it, and it would have been quite a clean look. But looking at this, it's just going to be too much. So I think what I'll probably do is just get all the cobwebs down, make sure the building's nice and secure and it's not going to fall down, and I don't know really what to do. I suppose I could just spray the walls with white paint, and that'd just brighten it up in here quite a bit then. Yeah, all ideas will be gratefully received in the comment section below. I can't believe how peaceful it is today. I think we've had about 4 cars go past. The farmers don't seem to be doing a lot today. And they've got, and I've got through their hay this year. I mean, it was all stacked right up here. Let me just turn you around and I'll show you how much hay they've got left over here. Yeah, so just here, that pile there, that was stretching right back over here somewhere. And they was twice as high as that. Oh, we're a bit dark. That's better, you can see me. So yeah, here's the infamous flower mower down here. Did you see that? A bit of a tip for you. Don't buy a Geo Agri ATV 1450T, because I've now got to weld it up. It's been one problem after another. I've done videos on this, which I will link above, and you can have a look and see what problems we've had with this bloody thing. It's alright when it's working, cuts the grass lovely, does a good job. but more often than not, it doesn't work. So, I'll bring you along when we weld that one up. Which once we're living here full time and we've got a new car, I shall hook it up to the old Range Rover and cut the grass with that. If you could only see what I can see right now. Oh my God. If you can remember Pob on the telly.
No.
Cross between Pob and a hobbit. It keeps sticking its tongue out. See, that's what Pob used to do.
I don't remember Pob.
Of course you do. He used to spit all over the screen and write his name on the...
No, I don't remember Pob. You had to look it up for me when
Yeah, so you know who I'm talking about.
kept talking about Joe.
Anyway, that's it for today. Just a little brief update, let you know how we're getting on. And yes, and that's that. So I hope you like this video. Please click the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And from me and the Hobbit Dwarf over there, it's bye for now.
No.
Stop taking a piss.